All right, let's suit up and do some painting. Hello and welcome back. Some of you guys may be wondering why there's a perfectly prepped tailgate there. That's because I didn't fix the old one. I just went out and bought a brand new to me, aftermarket tailgate that had been sitting around for many years. It was absolutely riddled with low spots, high spots, and a big ridge just before the handle. Every thread in it had to be re-tapped, every hole in it had to be resized. It was truly a blessing. Not really. Anyway, moving on, we are getting it all painted today. Just starting off with the inners. You might be wondering what that small panel is. That's just a infill piece between the radiator and the nose cone. I had a lot of help from Kyle with this one. He let me use his booth, and he, as you can see, he's standing over me, watching me what I'm doing wrong, yelling at me when I'm doing something wrong. Not really. He did yell at me a couple of times, but you really can't hear anything over that extraction fan. So most of the things he pointed out that I was doing wrong was just holding my gun wrong, which is expected. I mean, the last time I painted was about 6-8 months ago, and you know, before that again was, you know, many years. So it was good having him over my shoulder. Might have made a lot of people nervous if it was them in that instance, but really with him over my shoulder, you know, it's not nothing new to me. So I actually enjoy it because it makes my work come out better, and you know, he points out what I'm doing wrong and what I could be doing better. Most of the time in between coats, he was talking me through stuff. So yeah, I'm always very appreciative of the help that he gives me when doing stuff like this, because, you know, it's a good way, well, it's a quick and it's a good way for me to get better, and get better quick when you've got someone who actually knows what they're doing, looking over you and pointing out, you know, what I could be doing better and what I am doing well. One of the things I wasn't doing well was when I do this bonnet here, you can see I go up for the braces and down. I wasn't doing that, I just do it straight across, which was causing me to miss a lot of bits and absolutely flood other bits. So moving up and down with the panel through those ridges and the lows, and yeah, but that is all a learning curve for me, and bonnets are probably one of the harder panels to do. There's such a massive and open panel. It's really easy to stuff things up quite quickly.
For all time's sake.
Day 2, I was absolutely blessed with a gorgeous day to be painting. This time painting the outsides of skins. Yeah, everything's already prepped and masked up, ready to go. Me and Kyle had done that earlier, and it was straight into doing base coat. For this, I'm just doing 5 coats of base and then 5 coats of clear. For my first couple of coats of base coat, I was mixing them up at 40% paint and 60% thinners. Then the last couple of coats I thinned it out a little bit more and was painting it at 30% paint and 70% thinners. Now the bonnet. Bonnet's a great learning exercise for someone as inexperienced and novice as me. It's a really easy panel to get lost in and for things to get stripy or zebra striping or whatever you want to call it. Missed paint, that's what it is. But I didn't think I did too bad. It was a bit stripy on the right of it, as you'll see when the pass coat gets through. But that was picked up later on in the coats. I actually did a lot better than I thought I would with this. I thought it would definitely come out looking like a zebra, but I can't complain with my first go at it. Well, not my first go, but you know, it's been a long time between drinks. Here's Kyle laying down another coat. I don't know what much more I can say about this. I mean, he let me use his shed. He helped me paint it. He was teaching me things all the way through. I mean, I'm really lucky to have a brother like him who's willing to, you know, take the time out and give me help with my projects and helping finish them. And no doubt when this car's finished, he can drive it as much as he likes as long as it's registered. So yeah, I'm always appreciative of what he does for me. And I know I'll have to return the favour doing something sometime in the future, which, you know, totally fine. All in all, everything was going pretty good. All the base coat laid down really nicely. And then we got up to the clear and this happened.
What the fuck? Oh, that's not good. Fuck that.
So that was a major stuff up by me. Kyle had said with the amount of clear that we're using, instead of mixing it up in 600ml cups, just mix it up in the 4-litre tin. So I did that and I thinned out the clear. Well, I thought I'd thinned out the clear as much as I needed to. Obviously I hadn't thinned it out enough. I mean, it was dripping off the stick, but apparently it needed to be a lot more thinner because it came out the gun like body shoots. Saying that, remixed it up. Me and Kyle had to sand down that tailgate, rebase it. After that, it was time for clear again. Kyle took over for this for me. I had a bit of a knock to the confidence, so he did the first coat. Again, always appreciative of that. It came out looking sweet. I don't know what much more I can say about these panels. Kyle had offered to say to do it in the booth a long time ago. When he got the HQ into epoxy, we were meant to paint all these panels then, but I got COVID, so he kept going with the HQ and I sat at home nursing some wounds because I wanted to get my car painted. So it had to wait a bit longer. That's why you haven't seen this car or seen me doing stuff on this car for a long time. I am very thankful we're doing this in the booth. As you can see, the overspray is just being pulled out through that extraction fan. If I had to do that in the shed, that would have all been airborne and either gone on the tailgate or straight back onto the bonnet, and I'd have to be sanding it in between coats every time. So a lot less work doing it this way. A huge better result. I mean, you can see that reflection in that left-hand side of the bonnet, and it is absolutely gorgeous. All right, second coat of clear. It's time for me to stop being a sook and get back into it. He does pick up on something that I did get wrong.
Hit that again, it's really dry. It's really dry. You've missed a big spot on that end. Just do it across the top again.
I was going to edit this out. I decided to keep it. You know, we all make mistakes with things. It was good that he picked it up straight away. I did miss a whole bit there. and it was dry, and I ended up recoating it, and he said it went from being dry to on the brink of running. So I don't know how I can jump from one instance to the other, but you know, on the brink of running means it's flat and not dry, so I'm happy about that. I just gotta tone it down a little bit there, but it all came out well. Alright, that's going to do us for this video. Can't thank Kyle enough. Everything turned out great. It's always great working with him. It's also bad working with him because he's such a wealth of information, but my brain can only absorb so much information in one day. So it's a shortfall of working with him because he just feeds information straight into my brain. I'm constantly learning with him. It's great. So yeah, I learned a lot of stuff today, and I got some panels painted and the whole car's all together. I'm not going to do an unveiling. We have got something planned to do with this. Hopefully it all goes well, and then there'll be another video on this. But until then, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and take it easy.